That's right, guys. You heard me say beers review, so you know it's side-by-side beer review time. And continuing on with our celebration of the 500th anniversary of the Reinheitsgebot, we have to have a beer, of course, from the brewery that started in 1040. That's right, Brauerei Weihenstephaner Freising. Oh, you say that. Freising, Germany. And what beer do we have from them? We have their Vitus 2013 and 2015 vintage. Hell yes, this beer is a Weizenbock. It's a year-round serving. It clocks in at 7.7% ABV and 17 IBUs. For malt in this beer, they're using Pilsner, wheat, and Vienna. And for hops, they're using Hallertau. Now, the last time I reviewed this beer, I gave it a big-ass A. That was in 2013, in the summertime. It was all hot, and I said, damn, this is really refreshing and tasty. It's warming up here now, and I am ready to crack into some Weizenbock. Now, as beers go from Brauerei Weihenstephaner, my favorite Weihenstephaner beer is Vitus, and then after that, their Corbinian Doppelbock. I just really dig these beers, and you're probably saying, DJ, why are you reviewing a cellared version of this? Well, Weizenbocks can be cellared, and I read, I believe it was on the Weihenstephaner website, they suggest there that it could be aged up to 2 years. I've seen and read people reviewing them much older than that, and really digging the beer. So, people also really do dig this beer when it's fresh, too, because in 2012, this beer won the category for strong wheat beer or best strong wheat beer in the world. So it's got to be pretty damn good if a bunch of folks on judging panel said that's pretty fucking tasty. So both of these beers were brewed back in basically October of their respective years, so they're almost an exact bang on 2 years apart in age. So, time to pop the top on the 2013 vintage here, along with its award-winning, little label there, best beer in the world. Get it in our little wheat or sort of wit-style glass here, and tell you what's up with the 2013 vintage. Boom! Gigantic hiss off the top, tons of cannon smoke, obsessively collectible Weihenstephaner crown. That has a good bit of oxygen absorption under the bottom. Alright, let's get it in the glass. It's already starting to neck up. Now remember, you're pouring a wheat beer, you can crash pour this really hard, but it's going to build a head fast, so if you do it gingerly, you can leave a little room when it gets to the top for your schnoz to actually smell it. But this head's coming out real fizzy on this one. It's hissing at me. Let's see what's up with the appearance. Gorgeous, hazy yellow gold color. Kind of like, maybe just first morning sun popping above the mountains. I don't know. Maybe, is that what it looks like to you? Maybe it looks like something else. Anyway, it's got about a half finger, 3/4 head of super tightly packed bubbles. If I poured this harder, it would be filled up with foam all the way to the top. I don't see any reason for that. I think we will get some glass lacing as we drink this down, and we are getting plenty of alcohol legs. There's lots of streaming bubbles coming up from the bottom, but take a look at that gorgeous, cloudy beauty in the glass. You know what? These beers are all about how they smell, too, because that's a larger portion of their taste than your tongue knows. So let's see what's up with the aroma. Wow, big clove, bananas, a bit of raisin, a sweet bready malt, little faint floral hop. But the spicy yeast esters are big and present in this beer. Not a hint of alcohol. But the dark fruits, as this opens, more cherry aroma is coming up. And that's being really well complemented by all those spicy yeast esters being thrown. It's like spicy, currenty sort of banana bread. Yum. I'm diving in. This smells delicious. Prost, zum wohl, cheers, whatever you want. Diving in. Yeah. Check out that awesome glass lacing like I thought. Wow. The yeast esters, from what I remember drinking this last time, it's got a nice spiciness to it. Clovey spice mixed with the banana. But there's also this like dark fruit, cherry, and raisin currenty thing going on. Yum, I gotta get another drink of that. The alcohol is totally hidden. Carbonation spot on. Zippy. There's no cardboard taste, no oxidation. 2-year-old wheat beer, mind you, okay? No, cardboard taste, oxidation, nothing off on the beer. It's just amplified in the spice department coming off of that yeast, impressively so. Reminds me in some ways of the big yeast ester blast I get from Raging Bitch from Flying Dog, one of the local beers here. That's a Belgian style, but this spiciness seems amplified in my beer memory. We'll see when we drink the fresh one here, but I'm going to kick it with this one a little bit, see how it tastes, and then we're going to dive into this one, and we're We'll give our grade and all that stuff. Back in the class. Okay, gang, I'm back. I've been drinking the 2013 down for a few minutes here, man. This beer just freaking rocks. That spiciness from the yeast is just really impressive. And as you drink, actually the banana flavor grows a bit, and the dark fruits do at the same time. So it's a really big, like I said, curdy, sort of almost like banana bread experience, man. It's freaking awesome. Super, super precise tasting beer. Like I said, the thing that really impressed me is that there's zero off flavors at all. So, you know what? Time to crack into 2015 because my thirst is building after that one. Hell yes. Boom. Big hiss off the top of this one. No oxidation underneath of this crown. Ooh, and this one's crawling up the neck on me. It's younger. It wants to come out the bottle. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. Bigger pillowing head, and I'm pouring it just as gently as I did the other one. There we go. Look at that. Hell yes. That looks freaking delicious in the glass. Yeah. Okay. This one is just as hazy. There's tons of active bubbles coming up from the bottom. The head seems to be lasting a little bit longer on this one, though it is kind of crashing down on me as well. I'm sure we're going to get plenty of glass lacing as we drink this down. And when I swirl it, we're getting more streaming, teary type alcohol legs on this one, whereas this one was a little more curtainy. And let's see, color-wise, yeah, they're spot on. Spot on. When I say precise with Weihenstephaner, it's a real thing, precise. But take a look at that, guys. Pretty much exactly the same, just a little bit more lasting power on the head. So let's see what's up with the aroma. More banana, less clove. A lot less spicy. The dark fruits aren't there. A little bit of raisiny aroma is, but I'm digging for that. A lot more floral hops, like honey breadiness coming out of this. Maybe those hops are throwing some sweet aromas. A lot more banana, less spice, a little bit like more muted of a nose and a less complex nose. Not a hint of alcohol either, but smells delicious just the same. Time to dive in. Zum Wohl. A lot less spicy in the yeast department. Awesome glass lacing like I thought. Way more banana forward in the shooting. Way more banana forward in the taste. Still completely hidden alcohol. Mega crushable. Spot on carbonation. Both of them have a nice, full medium mouthfeel. Easy beer to crush, which will crush you. These are 7.7%. You got a pounder of this. If I wanted both of these too hard and just crushed it down, well, I might not have a buzz, but maybe some of you newbie drinkers would. So don't be session beering out on these because they're not that. If you get into a 6-pack of these bombers, or I think they sell 12-ounce bottles now at this point. I've only ever drank it in these 16-ounces because I like the bottles, one, because they look cool, and two, they're awesome homebrew bottles. But anyways, really tasty beer. Let me get another drink of this here. Way more banana forward. It tastes younger than this beer, and it is, of course, but it has that younger, sort of fresher, like I just sliced into a fresh banana kind of taste. So let me take a taste of this one here, and then we'll pass along some grades for each one. Way more spicy, way more complex, lots of fruit taste in there, cherry, bit of currant, raisin, and that strong clovey taste to it as well. Where this, the younger beer, way more banana forward. Now I didn't cleanse my palate between, sorry. Way more banana forward, just a tasty beer. So, we got to grade these bad boys. Rate beer gives it, what? A 98. Bam! Straight up A+, almost awesome Weizenbock in the world. Beer Advocate gives it a 94. And Untapped, I believe, if memory serves, because I didn't write it down, but I remember reading it, gives this like 4.15 or 4.2 caps, that kind of thing. So we got A+, A just into the A range, and an A. Okay, back in 2013, when I had this version fresh, the 2015, I gave it an A. So, you know what? I'm going to go with the A this time also. It's a tasty beer. I'm going to give it a 94. It's really good. It's still one of my favorite, Weihenstephaner beers. I would drink it any day. I'm going to give the cellared version because I like its complexity and how it's aged and how it's developed and how it's very impressive that there's no off flavors. The viscosity and the body haven't suffered or anything. I'm going to go with a 97, a high A on this. really super tasty. Just a great Weizenbock. I think I might like the Tap 6, Schneider Weiz a little bit better. It has a little more complexity of flavor than the Weihenstephaner, but this is more of the straight up Weizenbock, like by definition. But you know what? They've been around since 1040, so maybe they kind of fucking invented it and shit. So, have you had either of these vintages, the cellared or the fresh? Let me know what you think, because I like the quid pro quo and the back and forth. I also really like it when you think globally. I'm thinking globally today. I'm celebrating Reinheitsgebot and drinking Weihenstephaner beer. Drink locally and support the craft beer movement, because that helps this thing keep growing. Like these guys have been growing since 1040, even though they're a big-ass brewery. Excuse me, by the standards of Budweiser and stuff, they're still itty-bitty and microscopic, but, based upon the artisanal, output of beer that they have. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, thanks a million to each and every one of you for watching. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, especially if this is your first time with us, and smash that like button, because that, along with these bombers here, it's a little couple pounder action of Weihenstephaner Vitus 2013 and 2015 vintage, put my happy face on. So, to the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a big bunch of love for y'all, and you know what's coming? A big zoom vol, and peace out!